Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video today, it is time for this month's Apocabox. Just 411 before we get into the Apocabox. The tiny house over here, I'm literally like one more week out from being done with it. It's why I haven't done an update video in a long time. I want to just take everybody through a complete tour of it when we're finished with it. And so about a week or two I'll have that video up, but just letting y'all know that's coming to completion finally. So with that said, let's open this month's Apocabox. Alright, let's see what we got. Right there. Apocabox Hydro. Alright, this month's theme, a collection of survival skills and tools, is themed around water. Alright. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it and then dig for it, because we're not in the shop today. It's just a scorcher and been in there a long time, so I'm just going to hang out here. Says Apoca Dry Gear Bags 3-pack. Trio of dry bags will come in handy in big ways, whether you're on a hike or the pouring rain or headed down Class 4 rapids. The Velcro strip secures a watertight seal that will keep your necessities safe and dry, with varying sizes: small 9 to 5, medium 12 by 7, and a large 15 by 10. So let's find that real quick. Alrighty. So here is the dry bags. Right there. And so there, you can see everything. So I would imagine that's going to fold like so, and then fold like so. So you got doubly sealed up like so, and there's the larger bag, and here is the largest bag, just in case you need to take your laptop with you. I'm just messing. Alright guys, well that's pretty cool. You know what I love about these subscription boxes is me and Nikki and John's been doing a gear bag build for a long time. And so when things like this pop up, you know, you get one of each. That's one for all of us, you know, so it's things like that you can double down on your prep build. Alright, next up, Life Raft Survival Knife. Let's see where we got that. Alright guys, so this is the Life Raft Survival Knife, okay, and so rounded tip, it's not gonna hash your raft open. Does have a nice sharp blade, and the handle floats, so you're not gonna lose that going down, you know, Class 3 and 4 rapids. If you do, you're gonna find it floating somewhere downstream. It's a neat little knife. I didn't even know such a knife existed. But for me, I'm thinking me and John will probably put that in our kayaks. That's something we plan to start doing this year, is kayaking. So that will definitely be going in with one of our kayaks. Alright, next up we've got a fish and frog gig as an essential piece of kit in any aquatic forager kit. The one I chose for you is one of the nicest I've ever seen. It's shaped from really heavy gauge steel, yet it's still lightweight. Be sure to add a wood screw to your kit so you can secure it to a pole through the hole in the side. This way you won't lose it on the one that got away. Alright, so right here is our gig. There you go. Right there's the side where you can run actually you can run a couple screws in that. Very nice. You definitely don't want to stick that in your finger, because digging that out might be an adventure. And I'm certain that you probably wouldn't want to say lovely things along the way on that. That would just be harsh. Alright, next up we have the folding fillet food prep knife. Whether you're a fisherman or a fisherwoman or not, every survival-minded individual can use a good fillet knife in their kit of tools. So let's see what we got right here. Yes, very, very sharp, very sharp. Okay, that right back where we got that very carefully. And very nice handle on that. It's a nice grab in the box. Next up, we have a Pocket Field Guide Wilderness Survival Drinks, Teas, Coffee, and Nectars and Sap. Let's see here. Let's see where it's at. Right here. There's the ISBN number if you want to pick you up a copy if you missed it in the box and you didn't get the box this month. Here is the survival guide, teas, coffees, nectars, and saps. There. All sorts of goodness from out there in the woods. Alright, on to the backside. We've got a collapsible minnow trap. All of the minnow traps for the shipment were made by hand to fit into our custom size Apocabox. This style trap is designed to catch live bait for fishing. The coolest part is that it's collapsible. Takes up little room in your bug out bag or non-compact. It includes a small zipper bait to load insects or other food. It functions by luring minnows and crayfish in through the funnel-shaped openings. Once inside, they can't figure out how to get out, and there they will remain until you come back to recover them. Alright guys, so let's get that out, which is right here. Now this is really cool, okay? So, you know, this is like a miniaturized lobster trap, kind of. Fish and goodies go in, and you know, then they're like, oh, I'm out, and they can't come back out. Okay, they can't figure their way back out. This is really neat because this was, you know, this is something that's handmade. I really love stuff that is got somebody to actually put their hands on it, and this is American made too. That's another thing, you know, it's made by American craftsmen. It's right there. You go. You know, there is definitely fishing bait catching right there, you know, and the great thing about it is you can just leave it in the water until you need it. It's got zippers at the top, and then to collapse that baby right back down, it's also got the clamps to hold it in place, just like so, and then we can obviously tie it right back up until time to go enjoy it at the lake or the stream or wherever you're gonna go and do your thing. And I promise you that stuff like this that will definitely come in handy later down the road, because most people are not even prepping or getting ready for anything, and they're going to be looking to make tools or need tools and stuff like that, and you're already going to have amazing stuff like that laying around. Alright, next up we've got Granger's G-Wax Gear Guard. This amazing natural beeswax treatment is the perfect balance between a water repellent and a leather conditioner for your full grain leather, especially for your footwear. The concoction within this tin has everything you need to keep oil stains and water at bay. G-Wax is the ideal way to restore the waterproof finish on your boots and shoes. Right here is the G-Wax. There's how to use it. Alright, next up guys, we've got the Tarp Drain Rainwater Harvester. Alright, and this pretty much will turn any tarp or, you know, plastic area into a rainwater harvesting device. And the way it works is you'll mark the area, make a small hole in the center of the tarp, take the 2 gasket washers to create a seal, and then you're going to run this plastic or nylon bolt through like so, and the result right there, as you can see in the picture, will let the water run down. Actually, that tarp, if you got that tarp many boxes ago, if you got that tarp from Creek, then you could use it and run that through it, and then hook the tube to it, and you can collect rainwater right into a water collection device, bucket, bowl, container, etc. And that's just a really nice piece of equipment to have around. And rainwater, for the most part, I would say that it's safe to drink. The only thing that makes you question that is whenever they spray chemtrails in the sky. But I know a lot of people don't believe that. But anyway, if they ain't spraying, I'd probably drink it. Just saying. Lastly, we've got the skills challenge. It says coal burning a wooden container. Primitive cultures use the power of coal burning to make a huge variety of wooden tools, from huge canoes to cooking containers. Regardless of the end result, the process of coal burning is pretty much the same. Your challenge this month is to use red hot coals from a fire to burn the cavity in your own wooden container using the pine block provided in this box. I'll walk you through every step of the way in the exclusive video. Be sure to post pics of your final product on Instagram using Apocabox. Unless it looks better than mine, you can just keep that to yourself. So anyway, we'll definitely have to check. Actually, I'm gonna fold that up with this because I'm gonna have to check that out online later this week when I do get free. Been burning some material from the tiny house, so we'll have to definitely check into that. And guys, that concludes this month's Apocabox. If you haven't checked them out, henceforth go there. And you can also check out the link below in the video description. And lastly, guys, make sure to keep your eyes peeled, because be a couple live videos from now. I'll make sure to mention whenever I'm going to do a tour of the tiny house, because she's almost finished and ready to move. So until we see you again here at 7 Times Prepper channel, make sure to check out Apocabox. Guys, until we see you again, I hope you have a most blessed day.